Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with Ultimate Sniper Schnitzel in the tier 10, which is Strv 103B. It is absolutely amazing tank. It is extremely powerful, but it is a Sniper Schnitzel, fellas. What do I mean by saying this? With this tank you have only purpose in your life, in your games, right? And hey, Lithuanian lunatic, good luck for you. Greetings. That's the weirdest way to say hi, fellas. Lithuanian lunatic. Good one. Good one. I need to appreciate this person creativity. Anyways, looking into all of this, fellas, this tank is absolutely amazing. Speaking about the sniping category, right? What this tank is capable of doing and how you can play with this vehicle. This tank has a great combination of the things. This tank has an amazing gun. There is no better gun in the tier 10, and I'm not joking, fellas. I am not joking. There is no better gun in the tier 10. And you do not need to aim pretty much with this vehicle. Whenever you are in the siege mode, you are fully aimed instantly. So there is no aim time whatsoever, which is absolutely awesome, and it is absolutely amazing. And enemies cannot, they do not have any defenses against you as a tank, right? All you need to do, you need to open your eyes and you need to spank enemies like there is no tomorrow. And this is what you are doing with this tank. Now, in this kind of situation, I am being relatively aggressive, and once again, I really want to highlight this. We do not really have the field modifications tuned up on this tank yet, but it doesn't change absolutely anything. We still can do many bad things for the enemy forces. And in this kind of situation, whenever we will be able to get a crossfire for the enemy forces, and believe me, we will, enemies are going to get effed like there is no tomorrow. They do not really have any defenses whatsoever about this, or against this, I suppose to say. Meanwhile, I see enemies are sitting in the back. I do not really mind that much, and in fact at this point I think I can start doing damage for all of those Sniper Schnitzels here. This is one of the tanks for which I would recommend to have like zoomed in aiming, because this tank is kind of a definition of the Sniper Schnitzel. The shell velocity is very big, or extremely quick, I suppose to say, and you are able to spank everyone like there is no tomorrow. You do not really care enemies are making pressure or they are not making pressure, right? It doesn't really matter. The shell velocity is 1,500 meters, which is absolutely insanity, to be fair with you. And usually whenever I am not using the 25 times zoom, that means I do not want to get into the tunnel vision. It is very important thing to say for me. It is very important thing to say. Tunnel vision is the worst thing what can happen for me, unfortunately, and for any of us, right? Because then we are not paying attention what is happening around us, and we are simply getting shot on, right, in a way. So yeah, here you go. Anyways, we have all time in the world of tanks. We are feeling completely fine. I know this guy is going to make pressure for us, but the thing is, I do not give a flying F. Why so? Because he cannot change absolutely anything about this. He can pretend being powerful, but that's about it. It is not going to go that well for this gentleman, and I truly mean it. Meanwhile, oh, I love it. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I love it. Standard B to clip me out. I forgot about him. I thought he escaped. Okay, mistakes were made. No complaints, no regrets. I am accepting my responsibility. I made a mistake, and there is nothing what I can do about this. I truly thought Standard B escaped from there. When I saw him running away, I thought he's not going to sit here, and he simply clipped me. So yeah, mistakes were made. I believe this game was worth approximately 2,000 to 3,000 more, but once again, like T92 said, lunatic Lithuanian, right? So yeah, what can I say? I probably need to sleep more. Anyways, everything is fine. That's the first game. I think we have a couple of the blind shots, if I am not mistaken. So let's teleport into the end of this game and let's see what kind of score do we have. Let's go. And we are back, fellas. So what do we have? We have a victory. We have the class 3, 3.3 thousand damage, 500 assisting damage. Definitely not ideal game by any shape or any form, but that's what we have. I made a mistake by going super aggressively against the key 91 PT. I got clipped out by the standard B, so once again, mistakes were made, fellas. Not much what we can change about this. Anyways, we broke even, that's completely fine. And considering that was like 3 minutes game, it is not bad. Let's go for round number 2. Let's go. Round number 2 activated. Okay, what do we have, fellas? I think even though we have a losing spawn in this kind of situation, I will try to be aggressive. I know it sounds very, very weird, but I haven't played in my old school position in Charlie 9 for a very long time. So what I am thinking about getting involved there, and hopefully we can make the things work. Once again, speaking of the gun, 390 alpha damage, 308 millimeters of penetration with the standards, which is huge, and gold ammunition has extra 50 millimeters of penetration, and the shell velocity is 50 meters slower. But to be completely honest with you, it is not a humongous deal breaker or something. That's completely fine. In this kind of situation, what we are going to do, we are going to prepare for the gentlemen, whoever is going to pick like this. And believe me, knowing how the team is playing, how people are playing this round, I believe we are going to have some gentlemen who will try to pick. That's a number 1 gentleman. That's completely fine, fellas. All we need to do, we need to have our eyes widely open. That's all we need to do. Leopata is joining here once again. All we need to do, we need to wait until they will say, oh, here we go. Boom. You see, we are using the tree in front of us, and we are using those gentlemen, whoever is trying to spot for us. And that's very, very nice. They are proxy spotting. What proxy spotting means, that means distance between enemies and allies are 50 meters, right? That's how they are getting spotted. And in this kind of situation, we are just having a vacations in a way. We are enjoying ourselves, and we are just waiting until enemies are going to mess up. By the way, funny fact, I haven't played with this vehicle in a while. I think the last video we had on this vehicle was in 2020 in the best case scenario, so yeah, quite some time ago if you would ask me. Hi, how are you doing? Peeking, hello there. And you see, this is like protecting every single gentleman, whoever is sitting here, and enemy hill is kind of becoming useless. And this is very, very funny thing, because every single enemy tank is peeking here for once. Whenever they are peeking, they are taking one for the team, and they are trying to retreat, right? Because they have no other alternative option, and that's pretty good. Meanwhile, most of our guys took a humongous one for the team while sitting here. Once again, not a big surprise, to be completely honest with you. And in this kind of situation, we will try to get into the very, very nice position. And believe me, nice position we will get. We are slowly but surely trying to go up, and we are trying to figure out, can we eliminate this house? Yes, we can. By the way, he should be dead because of the Mr. Jack Pizda. At least that's what I want to believe, but we'll see. Time will show probably everything. And right now, once again, all we need to do, we need to be patient, and we need to wait until enemies will mess up. And they should mess up, fellas. And they should mess up. Speaking about messing up, Jack Pizda is sitting there. That's completely understandable. Beautiful angle. We can definitely spank this IS-3 too. Good. And this is exactly what we are looking for. Once again, we are feeling completely fine. Now, what I need to do, I need to eliminate this bush in front of us. Actually, this tree. I need to knock him down. I need to knock this tree down, fellas. It is very, very important, because it's kind of protecting this Jack Pizda sitting there. This is what this tree is doing. You see, this Jack Pizda can spank him like there is no tomorrow. And I'm trying to do my best in order to eliminate this tree, but unfortunately I'm failing. Okay, nothing what I can change about this. Relax, take it easy. Oh, Here you go. Mr. Jack Pizda is sitting here. All we need to do at this point, we need to spank him and we need to run away before it's too late. Okay, Object is trying to use this awesome position. I see. Not a big surprise, fellas. Not the first time, not the last time. All we need to do at this point, we need to retreat back a bit and we need to ask our guys to spot this gentleman because they should be able to. Whenever this object will spot him, we should be able to spank him in the face. And in fact, I might even use this bush so I would be a bit more, a bit safer in a way. Now, to be fair with you, no one is peeking like this. Okay, since they are not peeking like this, we can return to the same position. Once again, we are going to say hello for Mr. Jack Pizda. Obviously, Turbo could work very, very well for this tank as well. Why Turbo could work so well? Well, answer is quite straightforward because with a Turbo Turbo is working in the siege mode, so you are relatively quick. You are relatively quick, okay? Mr. Jack Pizda is sitting over there. Let's aim and let's escape. Easy game, fellas. Easy game. It is not really typical Strv gameplay, right? Because we need to be relatively aggressive whenever we are playing in this position. But this is as good as it is going to get in the mines. At least that's what I want to believe. This is as good as it is going to get in the mines. Probably could use this moment to knock the tree down, I guess. Hard game. Hard game, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hard game. Doesn't really matter. We can win the fight one against this guy easily. That's the first track. And we will get the second track in a moment. He's doomed. That's it. He can go and F himself. He has no chance whatsoever. That's a perma track. F for the double penetrator. Beautiful, fellas. Beautiful. Okay, we have done everything fine here. I definitely cannot complain whatsoever with how we are playing the game. And once again, I am feeling pretty good. In this position, you are covering a lot, okay, fellas? This is very important thing to say. In this position, you are covering a lot. You are covering this, you are covering this, you are covering this, and you are covering the hill, which is absolutely important thing to do in this kind of situation. And now we are just simply waiting until 777 will get spotted. I am pre-aimed already, and I am waiting patiently. Waiting patiently until the 777 will get spotted. That's what I saw the cupola. Shame. Even though I saw cupola, not much what I can change about this. How to get involved, huh? How to get involved. Hard. Hard, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hard. Okay, let's get into the bush and let's hope enemies will make a mistake. Okay, Mr. Kran, how are you doing today? Thinking about making pressure maybe? Ooh, hello there. Can he do something? Yeah, he cannot. The thing is, this tank is the most afraid of 122mm caliber gun. Because there is an overmatch rule if your armor is 3 times lower than enemy caliber, so you have 40mm of the armor and enemies has 1 to 2mm of caliber, enemy can pretty much overmatch this tank wherever he wants to. But there is a lines like this those two lines are 50 millimeters. So what that basically means, enemies cannot overmatch you unless they have a big boy gun, and there is not many tanks which has a big boy gun or the big boy gun to that extent, if you know what I mean. So that's the thing, and we are feeling completely fine. By the way, there is plenty of enemies still left in this battle. There is still plenty of enemies left in this battle. How to get more? You see, with this tank you need to be patient. But still, you are playing relatively aggressively. Yeah, in this kind of situation I am, because I do not really have any other choices unless I want to sit here forever and ever, or here forever and ever. And this position is working completely fine for Strv as a tank, right? It is completely fine. It is not a bad position by any shape or any form. Is it aggressive position? Yep. It is an aggressive position, and that's the fact as well. Okay, let's wait. Enemy Wafflecock should get spotted eventually. Whenever enemy Wafflecock will get spotted, we will try to spank him like there is no tomorrow. Mr. Jackpizda, for Jackpizda I want to load one gold ammunition, and in the same time there is a Wafflecock and Progetto. Where Progetto could be, and where Wafflecock could be. Probably both of them are sitting somewhere over there. Maybe Progetto is even AFK, because not getting spotted with a heavy tank, even by the slightest, in 11 minutes of the game, that's unprecedented. That's unseen situation, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm getting spotted, not a big deal. I cannot complain about this. We know Progetto is sitting here, doesn't really matter. I am feeling completely fine, and Wafflecock, beautiful. This is not our assisting damage, which is quite sad thing, but what can you do? I know this gentleman is sitting right there now, so how we could eliminate him from the game? I think I am going for a blind shot just like so, because to be completely honest with you, I do not really think I have anything to lose. Progetto shit his pants, he started moving and he is dead. Excellent. How about this object 777? How are you doing today? Enjoying yourself? Yeah, me too, my man, me too. Meanwhile, trying to craft a good angle for this gentleman sitting over there. Yeah, I'm just going for a blind shots. I do not really think I have absolutely anything else to lose. So, since the timer is already running low, all we need to do in this kind of situation, we need to try to blind fire enemies like there is no tomorrow. Am I hitting him? I have no bloody clue. Oh, I am. Nice. Okay, very nice. Let's keep it up. And once again, pay attention at this DPM. 5 seconds, reload, 390 alpha damage. The gun which is made with a Pirosami blessing. I mean, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, what do you want me to say? Beautiful game. Considering we was playing mines, losing spawn, I think we did our job properly here, and I think this old position worked just fine for a tank destroyer like this. Since we have gun depression, we can do the bad things for the enemies, and that's very, very nice thing, right? So all in all, I am feeling very happy. I think we made it work, and I think we did absolutely everything properly. So all in all, we have 6.6 thousand damage, hip hip hooray. We have 400 assisting damage. That's completely fine considering that was a mines game, right? And we are fourth by experience because we was not spotting for our own spots, right? And in the same time, there was gentlemen who played a bit better than us did experience-wise. Damage-wise, we are ahead quite a bit from the other guy. And in the same time, 37,000 profits. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is the tank destroyer to go if you do not like spamming gold ammunition. It is absolutely amazing. And so far, our performance with it, 5,000 damage and 500 assisting damage. Let's go for one more, and I hope we are going to be successful. So without further ado, let's teleport to the third game. And we are back, fellas. Okay, third game is looking the most difficult so far, but we will try to do everything what we physically and possibly can, right? There's a couple of ways how we could play this game. One is sniping. One is sniping from the back, and I think defending the base is the right way to do the things. Okay, I am pretty sure I know what I am going to do. So, as you can see, most of our forces are playing extremely aggressively over there. What that basically means? That basically means we will try to punish them every single time whenever they are going to do something silly. And there is a huge chance they are going to do something silly, fellas. Looking into the grille, yeah, he figured this out pretty quickly, I would say. And all in all, whenever enemies are going to make pressure like this, we are going to take this position over there and we are going to spank them like there is no tomorrow. So definitely not a rocket science, and I believe we can make it work pretty well. At this point, once again, majority of our team is sitting here. There is a Kranwagen Fiesta, and you know what? Looking into all of this, to be fair with you, it's looking alright. Since enemies are not making a lot of pressure like this, we can start building the nest for ourselves, right? This is exactly what we are doing. I'm not going to panic too much about this. All we need to do, we need to craft bushes. One tree over there, one tree over there, and yep, this is how you are spending most of your time, thinking how to craft a deep and beautiful bush, fellas. Sounds weird, but yeah, this is the gameplay of this vehicle. Crafting a bush, bush crafter, fellas. Bushcrafter, this is what this vehicle is. Crafting a bush. Okay, very nice. So far we are feeling alright. We want to minimize the from where enemies are going to be able to outspot us. That's what we are working for. And at this point we are just chilling and we are just staying alive, right? Once again, making a hardcore pressure in this kind of matchmaking, this is not what we are looking for, and this is not what we want, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We just simply do not want to be too aggressive. Our team is getting... Okay, doesn't really matter. I still can't play here. I know it sounds weird, but I still can't play here. It is completely fine. So, what position do I want to take? I want to get deep here, and I want to start beating the living crap. Okay. Not exactly what I'm dreaming about, but that's what we have for now. Enemy Leo won't have extremely good angles for us, at least not yet. And he might try to peek like so. Over there, we are feeling alright. We are feeling alright. Maybe sitting in the back was a bit better option, but it is how it is. Anyways, looking into all of this, 50B, how are you doing? Even though if I am spotted, I do not really mind that much, and the main reason why I do not mind that much is because enemies cannot penetrate me that easily. Like I said before, you need to know the caliber of the enemy guns, so you need to know when they can penetrate you and when they cannot penetrate you. For example, 60 TP scary tank, he is going to penetrate me without aim, so I cannot afford to make a silly goose mistakes against this gentleman. So we are just sitting here in the back, right? So, what we can do now, we are trying to climb, we are taking our time, we are knocking some trees ahead of us, right? This is what we are doing. Now we have a very nice angle, at least I think so. We are getting a bit of assisting damage, and in the same time we can punish the 60 TP whoever is trying to be too aggressive. Not ideal game by any shape or any form, but this is exactly what we have now, and I do not really think we can change something here. Meanwhile, Kranwagen is looking at us, I am looking at the Kranwagen. Look at this gun. I mean, this is absolutely insanity considering what this tank is all about. The gun of this tank is one of the most nastiest guns in the game, and obviously by saying nasty I mean good nasty, right? For us whenever we are playing this tank. All in all, this game was very unbalanced, so yeah, that sucks. But in the same time, unfortunately, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, not much what we can change about this. Meanwhile, we are using our tank in order to show the dominance for the enemies, and it works just fine. Meanwhile, using auto aim, we are spanking this Kran once, we are spanking the Kran for a second time, beautiful, and now we are eliminating the remaining forces. Considering how this game started. We had what? We had literally 0 for most of the game, and since the game wasn't the most balanced one, we managed to get the scraps, although those scraps are worth 3.8 thousand damage. So honestly, I think our performance was pretty good. By the way, this tank is getting either 2 or either 3 from the armor, if I am not mistaken, whenever I'm going to rate it, so you can bounce some shots, but in the same time you are paper, so it's very, very hard thing to talk about. Anyways, all in all, I am feeling very, very happy. We are we are second by the damage, even though for most of the game I did F all. We are, speaking about experience, third by experience, very, very nice. And we made solid 31,000 profits. So once again, pretty good. We cannot complain about this whatsoever, and I am feeling extremely happy with our performance. So all and all, after 3 games with a sniper, schnitzel, bushwanker, however you would rate this vehicle, we have 4.6 thousand damage and 400 assisting damage. Call me dirty, but I think we did everything properly, considering we are not using better equipment and we do not use the directive. This could be even better. So yeah. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Big fat thanks for every single of you who are supporting this disgusting internet beggar by watching the videos, by obviously watching the streams, being patron, clicking the join button on the YouTube, and obviously for people who are using the index page and buying bananas there. Thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Enjoy yourself and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.